Friends, hi, Abhinav Negi. Welcome you all on BYJU'S exam prep. Guys, in this session, I will be telling you top 51 topics which are important for the civil engineering competition exam, especially GATE. And guys, these important topics I'll be telling you in two ways. First, I will be telling you the important topics plus not important topics subject wise. Then after that, I'll be telling you the top 51 topics according to their priority 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 51 guys. I hope you will enjoy this session. Those students who are watching me first time, let me introduce myself. My name is my name is Abhinav Negi. I have 11 plus years of teaching experience, done my MTech from IIT Delhi in geotechnical engineering, got All India rank 164 in 2012. You have to score better rank than this. You can connect me here on mail and email ID. Guys, the scholarship test is on 5th of November. You can give this test and get up to 90% discount. This is a free test on our app. And this is the workshop about 2025, the complete blueprint. If you have not seen, you can see it again in the recorded mode. Guys, in every YouTube video of mine, whether it is recorded video, live, this video, any video, in the description box, you'll be finding a link. In every video, this video, any video, you'll be finding a link where guys you can click this free of cost. Guys, you can download the various papers, quiz, notes on our BYJU'S exam prep app. Guys, let me tell you, take the screenshot. Otherwise, I'll share in Telegram group. This is my November month app schedule for the first 9 days. In November month, guys, my time is not 5:30 p.m. In November month, guys, my time is not 5:30 p.m. My time on app is 4 p.m. And guys, I'm starting the series, the SOM series, guys. Here, every question I'll be taking will be new that I've never ever taken on YouTube or paid class. So that the students who are regularly with me keep on getting the new questions. From 2nd of November, today is 1st. Okay, from 2nd of November, you'll be finding this series, guys, that is tomorrow. 4 p.m. complete soil mechanics crash course will be here, guys. And every detail, whether workshop, whether YouTube, whether notes, whether doubts, whether to connect me, you can connect me here in Telegram group. Civil by Abhinav sir, where already more than 5,000 students are there. Guys, from last many days, I'm asking on Telegram group that what you want from me. Okay, what you want from me, that which marathon you want. So guys, finally, out of the various polls that you have given, the most number of votes have come for the soil mechanics. So this Saturday, guys, this Saturday I'll be taking the marathon of complete soil mechanics at 10 a.m. Okay, the complete soil mechanics marathon I will be taking at 10 a.m. guys, this Saturday. Complete soil mechanics marathon. I hope you will be enjoying this. This is on your demand only. Okay, this particular session out of the box is coming on the YouTube, is on your demand. Okay, so are you ready, guys? Please tell me fast. Shall we begin the session? This will be at Saturday 10 a.m. Okay. Now, moving forward, guys. First of all, I'll be telling you about the subject wise. RCC important topics are, RCC will be around 5 to 7 marks in GATE exam. Beam design, shear reinforcement and pre-stress. From last 12 years I have analyzed, the maximum number of times the question have been asked from these three. The topics which you can skip is slab, torsion, columns, footing and staircases, anyhow coming in engineering service mainly, and working stress method. Okay. Now, book you can refer Pillai Menon. For steel structures, guys, the important topics are plastic analysis and connections. 70% chances that the question, if asked in steel structures, which is around 2 to 4 marks, will be coming from plastic and connections. And compression members and beams, chances are less, particularly in GATE exam. The book is none other than S.K. Jugal. Let me tell you guys, what is the benefit of this session, that important and not important topics. The benefit for two different type of students is different. First type, those students who have covered everything, who have completed, almost they have completed their syllabus, so they can focus more here. As they have studied all the syllabus, they have to focus here also, but they can focus more here, more practice, more revision here. And those students who are about to skip some topics, who are about to skip some subjects, they can rely on the particular topics only. So on two different types of students, this can work differently. Now guys, RCC steel we have done. For fluid mechanics, for civil engineering, it is around 6 to 9 marks, including OCF, in which OCF is around 3 to 4 marks and fluid mechanics is around 4 to 5 marks. Important topics are force on plane and curved surfaces, laminar flow, pipe flow, Reynolds flow, and not important is these ones. And book is multifaceted. For guys, soil mechanics, which is highest of all civil engineering subjects, it is around 15 to 16 marks. Here the important topics is phase diagram, consolidation, seepage, effective stress, shear stress, Trasagi, capacity for the shallow foundation, and not important topics are vertical stress below soil. Although in last 3 years, one time the question has been asked from this topic, and compaction really last 7 to 8 years they have now asked the question from this. And the best book is Gopal Ranjan Rao, because I know many theoretical questions, particularly engineering services and state service examination, where the questions are direct control C, control V, direct copy paste of Gopal Ranjan Rao line. Now moving to highway engineering, which is transportation, is coming of 9 marks around, out of which 7 marks is coming from highway only. The important is only the geometric design chapter and traffic engineering. Pavement, hill roads are not that important. Here guys, the important topics are side distance. Now SSD, OSD are equally important. Super elevation, Webster method of signal design, that C naught is equal to 1.5 L plus 5 upon 1 minus Y. Capacity of highway for green shield, that assumes linear relationship between velocity and density is VF into kj by 4. Not important topics are pavement design, length of what. See, from geometry design chapter you expect a question from side distance, you expect a question from super elevation, but compared to super elevation and side distance, in geometry design the questions on vertical curve are less and setback distance are even lesser. Okay. Now guys, Khanna Justu is the book. For surveying guys, from these 3 topics, compass, that is declination and local attraction, traversing and leveling, 90% questions from last many years in surveying is coming from these. If I include photogrammetry and tachymetry, then it is around 99%. From all other topics, including chain surveying, really the question is asked. Chain surveying, engineering service objective they ask. But GATE is focusing on these only, and it is almost negligible part from here. And survey is very scoring, because in 5 to 6 days from 0 level you can complete surveying, and that is around 5 to 6 marks in the GATE examination. Book is BC Punamia. Engineering hydrology guys, from these 3 topics, again engineering hydrology same like survey, very relying on these 3 topics for a question. Rarely in last 5 years you are having a question out of this. Now precipitation and evaporation, okay, is like guys, always I see hydrology will be around 4 marks, and I teach the hydrology syllabus is this. This is my own way of teaching. P plus E plus I plus R. Whatever the precipitation received by earth, either evaporate, infiltrate or run off. Whatever the water is coming, either evaporate or going below the ground level or running on the surface, run off. Now out of this, I and R are important for GATE. I is infiltration and runoff is this. P and E, precipitation and evaporation, are not that important, especially for GATE exam. In IS also the more questions are coming from here, but still IS 2-3 questions, objective questions coming from this part also. Okay, hi Ayush. Book is Subramaniam. For irrigation guys, this is the important gravity dam, water requirement of crops, delta duty, delta is equal to 8.64 B by D. Abhi tak yaad hai bhai B.Tech ka. Irrigation technique and failure of hydrolytic structure, that is SK Garg. Environment guys, again a heavy subject, around 12 marks the questions are asked from here. Raw water treatment, characteristics of sewage, sewer system, filtration, sedimentation, all those are important topics. And solid waste management. Solid waste management guys was not important earlier, but now guys you can shift it here, because from last 5 years 2 to 3 times the question have been asked from here. So you cannot either consider it important or not important. Now it is in mediocre range. And air pollution. Okay. Now I am going for the top most. This is not top most 51 topics. Before that, SOM is missed here. For guys, SOM, let me tell you, from last 3 years, every year 1 or 2 question. One तो आता ही आता है, कभी कभी 2 question भी आ रहे हैं. Every year 1 or 2 question is coming from transformation of stress. Transformation of stress, that Mohr circle chapter is very important. Slope and deflection, and first chapter stress strain, which includes stress strain curve, properties of material, deformation of bar, Poisson ratio, and thermal stress. And for structures, guys, the important is ILD, truss, and determinacy is for structures. Now, guys, for top 51 topics, are you ready, guys? Come on, come on, come on. Give me yes or no. Give me yes or no, guys. Come on. Everybody. Top more. Now I am telling, these are the subject wise. Now these I am doing on the priority wise, guys. Okay. So the first topic, the most important topic of civil engineering, I can say, is SFD BMD. In fact, guys, you might not be expecting a direct question from SFD BMD. That draw the SFD for this beam or draw the BMD for this beam. But in gate examination only, in those 65 questions, you will be facing 3 to 4 questions where SFD BMD will be using directly or indirectly. Might be in bending stress chapter, might be in slope deflection chapter, might be in RCC, might be in steel, might be in, guys, finding the shear stress at any point, shear stress distribution. So instead of either it is not asked directly in the gate examination, draw the SFD BMD, but still in 3 to 4 questions out of 65 questions, this topic will be used indirectly. So this I have considered as the most important part. The second is compass survey. Every time the question is coming from surveying, and 5 to 6 mark survey question is asked, and every time the question is from compass survey, every time, either of local attraction, either of bearing or declination, or combination of declination and local attraction. Then third most important topic, the hydrology is not that heavy weighted subject. Hydrology is only coming of 3 to 4 marks. But if a question is coming, then 90% probability that the question will be coming from hydrograph or infiltration. Infiltration also, Horton's curve or phi index or W index. Out of Horton's curve, phi index, W index, phi index and W index is larger chance. Or sometimes we may mix a question in which the hydrograph concept, that area under the hydrograph is volume of water, and infiltration, that phi index, both are used. Now, guys, this is the first important of all the subjects of civil engineering. This is the second, this is the third. Now the fourth important of environment is activity sludge process. High chances the questions are coming from here, and then sedimentation. Now, guys, other sixth is phase diagram. Again here, guys, same like SFD BMD. Same like SFD BMD. Question might not be directly asked, but in all the topics of soil mechanics, either bearing capacity, either earth pressure, either the shear strength, either the consolidation, phase diagram relations will be used directly or indirectly. Then seepage and effective stress, questions from quicksand conditions, questions from the permeability, questions from finding the effective stress in the seepage conditions, in the water fluctuations. That is the seventh priority of all the civil engineering subjects. And then, guys, the LSM method of RCC. The beam, that first step is calculating the depth, actual depth of neutral axis. Okay, 0.36 FCK B into XU is equal to 0.875 FI AST. Then finding the limiting depth of neutral axis. Then comparing. Then finding the moment of resistance according to that comparison. The ninth important is super elevation of highway engineering. Okay, here you have to take care of. Here you have to take care of the things, that is when you have to take 0.75 V whole square by GR, and when it is E plus mu is equal to V square by GR. Whenever it is written as mixed traffic condition or design condition, there you have to do the work on the 0.75 V concept. Then, guys, the Webster method, that cycle length is 1.5 L plus 5 upon 1 minus Y. From the traffic engineering chapter, either the question will be coming from that or the traffic capacity or from the roundabouts. Now, guys, for the most important topic, okay, the 11th topic is transformation of stress. Guys, last 3 years, every time in both sets, afternoon and morning, forenoon and afternoon, in both the shifts, this question has been asked in civil engineering. Both the shifts, guys, from last 3 years, 6 sets, in all 6 sets, the question is asked from here. Those who are not knowing which is this topic, this is the topic of principal stress, more circle topic, okay? And the questions are not that easy from here. Whatever asked are not direct on the formula base, you have to apply them according to the sign conventions. Slope deflection, guys, is again important. And for structures, guys, very big, structures and steel is very big subject. They will be taking around, if you want to study both of them, they will be taking around 150 hours. But, guys, they are very big, and of course their weightage is also very, very big in engineering services, objective and subjective both. but according to the vastness of these syllabus, the weightage in gate examination is not much. Okay, next is 14th is RCC's pre-stress, which again includes the concept of SFDBMD, which again includes the concepts of strength of material. You can consider strength of material as basic physics for understanding the civil engineering. And after that, guys, shear reinforcement in RCC is of the 15th number. Now, guys, force on plane surface and curved surface in FM. Then, guys, after that, energy depth relationship, that EC is equal to 1.5 YC for rectangular, 1.25 YC for triangular sections. Critical energy, if pre-jump depth is, if the upstream depth is given, then find the downstream depth on the basis of calculation of specific energy. That topic is very, very important, and also the calculation plays very important role there. After that, the uniform flow and critical flow. Okay, comparing both of them, then subcritical, supercritical, the conditions in subcritical, supercritical and critical flow that are also important on the which number, 18th number. Then, guys, the Terzaghi, if the question is coming from shallow foundation now, although last year the question is asked from Mayorov, which is not that expected, if the question is asked from foundation, shallow foundation, then 90% chances the question will be asked from Terzaghi, and 10% chances that question will be asked from Mayorov and Skempton. Others are almost 0%. 90% Terzaghi or 80% Terzaghi, 20% question will be asked from Mayorov or Skempton. 20th, guys, leveling of survey is again important. Now, in leveling, I cannot say they ask the question from corrections, they ask from trigonometric leveling, they ask from rise and fall. I don't know, but yes, a question is from leveling is also highly expected. Now, guys, the 20 topics are there. Now, 21st topic, guys, traversing. Again, the latitude departure, closure of error, the magnitude of closure of error, the questions can be asked there. Delta duty relationship in irrigation engineering is asked, and sedimentation in an environment, overflow rate, settling velocity, BOD in an environment, consolidation in soil. Either they ask the question of settlement or the time rate of settlement, that can be expected. Now, guys, after that, side distance in highway. Okay, not the ending stress formula. This today only I have made this PPT. So correction, bend this, not that PPT, but this 51 topics today I have made. Bending stress is of 27th number, and Poisson ratio and thermal stress of first chapter is again very important. Actually, if I see in SOM, this is more important than transformation of stress. But according to the last 3 years, principal stress, transformation of stress, or Moore circle, whatever you say that topic, that question is asked in every set. In last 3 years, morning and evening, total 6 sets, 3 into 2. In every set, questions are asked from there. So, there is high chances that in coming years, because regularly they are asking from transformation of stress, so high chances that the question is asked from this topic also. Now, guys, in 29 topic is shear strength of soil mechanics, again important, and laminar flow or FM. Okay, FM is again, guys, in the league of steel and structures. Very huge subject, but for gate of point of view, the weightage is not as high, although higher than steel, but not as high. Okay, these structures, FM and steel, they have done dhoka with the gate. Huge, big subject, but less weightage. Now, survey, hydrology, highway, OCF are favorites of gate. Small subjects. From zero level also you can cover them in 4 to 5 days. From zero, if you are in zero in survey, you can cover it in 4 to 5 days. But guys, there you can, वो फेवरेट है गेट के, वहां से आपके पास स्कोर ज्यादा आता है या वेटेज वहां पे आपके पास ज्यादा आता है. नेक्स्ट चलते हैं हम, आपके पास टॉप मोस्ट 51 टॉपिक्स. 31st है आपके पास पर्ट सीपीएम. ठीक है, पर्ट सीपीएम में आपका क्या इंपॉर्टेंट, वो एक सब्जेक्ट का नाम है, पर पर्ट और सीपीएम में ऐसा इतना छोटा सब्जेक्ट है कि वो एक सॉइल मैकेनिक्स के टॉपिक से भी छोटा है. इट इज लेसर देन द चैप्टर और टॉपिक ऑफ सॉइल मैकेनिक्स. दैट इज आई एम नॉट राइटिंग एनीथिंग क्रिटिकल, फ्लोट, स्लैग, नथिंग. Okay, then water requirement of crops, that is important for now. In highway engineering now, from geometry design chapter, the important is side distance, the important is super elevation. In traffic engineering, the important is capacity and Webster method. After that, in traffic engineering, if a question is asked, then it can be from roundabouts, that Q is equal to 280 W, 1 plus E by W, 1 plus E by W, 1 minus P by 3 by 1 plus W by L, that weaving ratio. Okay, then 34th number, pile foundation. Usually the pile foundation, they are not asking the question from engineering news formula or the question from that engineering news formula or any other empirical formula where a drop is put on or weight is put on the pile, usually they ask the question from the normal formulas, that QU is equal to, for clay suppose CNC into AB plus alpha C into AS. For sand it is QNQ plus B gamma and gamma into area base plus K into sigma average tan delta A surface. From those topics the questions are asked, rather than that engineering that news formula and all that, or converse and Laplace formula also, rare chance. Although last time they have asked a question on efficiency. Now valley and sag curve in highway, although not as important as side distance, not as important as super elevation, but yes, after super elevation, after side distance, this can be asked. That is, it is not on the top priority, it is 35th number priority. Okay, now again guys, the characteristic of wastewater, gravity dam, okay, no overturning and no slipping condition. Risk and reliability of hydrology, but risk and reliability is not as important as hydrograph and infiltration. Then chain correction, again not, that is why it is of 39 number, not high priority, it is 39th number. Okay, after traversing, after leveling, after compass surveying. And 40th is photogrammetry. Now guys, development length of RCC, if ever examiner का दिमाग फिरता है तो प्रीस्ट्रेस से नहीं पूछ के, बीम से नहीं पूछ के, डेवलपमेंट लेंथ से आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता है. एंड देन 42 सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट, बट इन recent trend the questions are asked from this topic. Muskingum method at C0 plus C1 plus C2 is equal to 1 and couple of other formulas. Okay Anwar, no problem. Okay, then pavement design and windrows diagram for airport. Now guys, connections for steel on the 46th, 47 compaction soil, although not important, not as important as other topics. That is why these are least priorities. Now, first 30, 35 are important. After that, not as important. Classification of soil, slab from RCC, again not as important as other topics. Then pre-stress loss, not pre-stress, losses on the pre-stress, and slope stability. Again, these all are low priorities. These all are again low priorities. I hope guys you enjoyed this session. Okay, as I told, the scholarship test is on 5th November. You can give this, and this is the workshop that I have done today. My app class guys, starting from tomorrow. From tomorrow I am starting the crash course, not at 5:30 p.m. but it will be from 4 p.m. SOM crash course I am starting from tomorrow guys. Civil versus mechanical war, CE versus ME war from tomorrow. This is the mega mock challenge guys. This is free on app. Now from 28 October to 3rd November, you can give the test of mechanics, SOM, structure, steel, concrete design anytime, either 28, 29, 30, 1 November, 2 November. No, 28, 29 is done now. So you can give it tomorrow. And here guys, mechanics, SOM, structure, steel, concrete design, that is the structural part is asked exactly as gate pattern, 65 questions, 100 marks, 180 minutes, but only these subjects, and winners will be announced on 4th who will get the prize. Guys, every video of mine, whether it is recorded video, Sunday ka funda video, technical video, journal video, informative video, in the description box you will be finding this bit link. Okay, you can click there guys and download our app with free notes of all subjects, free PYQs, free ISRO PYQs, free GATE PYQs. Okay, this is my app schedule. And guys, on your demand guys, Saturday 10 a.m. Saturday 10 a.m. the complete marathon of soil mechanics. Okay, Saturday 10 a.m. the complete soil mechanics marathon will be there. Okay, so don't miss this guys. Are you coming there or not? Are you coming there or not? Tell me please. Tell me please, everyone. Okay, so all these things you'll be finding in the Telegram link, Civil by Abhinav sir. So see you Saturday 10 a.m. and every day from tomorrow guys, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it will be my app class at 4 p.m. Thank you guys, take care. Thank you all, take care. Okay Anwar.